Pokemon Horizons episode 30 just aired, and dude, it was absolutely awesome. It's really like the writers heard me, it's like they listened to me, you know? They did exactly what I was hoping for. So let's just review the episode and I'll explain what I mean throughout. The episode began with Liko and Roy battling Friede, but then their battle was interrupted by a mysterious purple fluid on the battlefield. This was very quickly revealed to be from a poltergeist on the airship, and then the rest of the episode shifted focus entirely to that poltergeist and the other Pokemon on the airship. I said last week that one of my main issues with Pokemon Horizons is that it doesn't really feel like a Pokemon anime, you know? It doesn't really feel like a Pokemon anime, it feels more like an anime that just features Pokemon, you know? What I mean by that is that the Pokemon themselves barely feel like a priority in the series, unlike how they were in Ash's seasons, and that for me makes Pokemon Horizons lose a lot of the charm that it should have, you know? But this episode did the polar opposite, man. It put the focus fully on the Pokemon in the airship. It really explored their personalities, their interactions, and that is everything I hoped for, really it is. I loved seeing so much about the Pokemon on the airship. I loved that the entire episode was about them. It was so charming, dude, and so much fun, you know? So basically in the episode, Poltergeist, while exploring the airship, saw Dot drinking Shuckle's juice straight from its shell? I don't know, Dot, that's criminal, dude. You should be locked up for that, Dot. Seriously, drinking straight from the Pokemon? Anyway, and since Poltergeist is a T-Pokemon itself, it was understandably shocked by what Dot was doing. Dot was literally drinking a Pokemon, you know? So Poltergeist wanted to fight Shuckle over it, and because of this, Captain Pikachu gathered all of the Pokemon on the airship together, and they actually formed their own fight club on the airship, dude. All the Pokemon were gathered in a circle around Shuckle and Poltergeist, while Poltergeist and Shuckle had a battle over it. I literally cannot believe we're watching a Pokemon fight club, man. It's actually so funny, dude. So the two of them had a little battle, but then eventually Poltergeist bonded with all the Pokemon on the airship by making fresh tea for them. This entire sequence was genuinely so incredibly sweet and hilarious. The fight club made me laugh so much. So yeah, Poltergeist got accepted into the airship as an official Pokemon crew member, and what I loved is that even though Liko and Roy watched the fight club happen, those two are such legends that they didn't break it up or tell anyone, because we all know the first rule of Fight Club. You do not talk about Fight Club. And then the end of the episode had a little twist, because a brand new little Sinistea was born in Diana's cup, which then joined the airship Pokemon 2. That was so cute, and that was where the episode ended. So yeah, overall I absolutely loved this episode, dude. I've always loved episodes that are fully focused on Pokemon and their shenanigans, so this one was absolutely perfect for me, man. It did wonders in exploring the airship's Pokemon, and actually showing off their personalities. For example, we learned that Alolan Muck likes to check up on Dot, that Pawmi is a bit of a scaredy cat, that Slugma and Carkol are best friends, that Shuckle likes battling and feeding others, that Rockruff is like the airship's guard dog. All of these little things did wonders to characterize the Pokemon in this season, and I pray we get more episodes like this in the future. Now it feels like the airship Pokemon are one big family, and I love that, dude. Also, just to say really quickly, the trailer for the next few episodes revealed that Terapagos is already turning into its terrestrial form, you know, like its main form, and that is absolutely insane and so hype, dude. I can't wait to see it all unfold. Let me know your thoughts on this episode below, and be sure to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed. Finally, join our community Discord server and follow me on Twitch using the links in the description. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again.